Hey guys, I want to talk about what happened in the market today with the new spectrum activity in the options and the exit spectrum activity in the options. So to speed things up, I've already pre-selected today's date just to start talking about what actually happened. So today we know the market went up by 5%, and we can see it on the chart here from March 10th. So this today the this is the SPY, which is an ETF for S&P 500. So today it went up. But when we look at the new spectrum activity, we see that there's a lot of new interest in the downside for SPY. So the reason why this is interesting is because yesterday the opposite happened. When if we select yesterday, we see that when the market was actually down so much, so we know on March 9th, which was yesterday, there was a big drop. So you can see the gap here. So from the close to the open, from Friday close, which was 3.6, into Monday's open, which was 3.9, and there was a big gap. So basically, when that happened, we can see what happened in the options for that day is there's actually a lot of interest in the upside. For just in general, there was interest in the upside. So we can see all the different types of expirations where this was expressed, and likewise we can look at the volume and where the volume was expressed the most yesterday. So if it was yesterday, the bet here would be, okay, since there's a lot of calls, let's make a bet that it's going to continue or it's going to go up. And that's also very interesting, because if you start going back to other 3.6, for example, so we can see on 3.6 here, the price, for the most part, it opened, went up, it basically went through a full wave up and down and back to where it basically started. But on that day, we saw there was a lot of volume for that the price is going to continue to drop. So, while all of this was happening, there was while nothing was actually happening in the market, it looked like a general wave. The options were saying that, hey, there's expecting, but in general, overall, there's a big drop across all of these expirations. Likewise with the volume, there's a lot more volume for the puts, and also you can visualize the puts here as well. So again, it gets more interesting, because if you start selecting what happened Thursday, which was 3.5, the market was going down. It looks like it went down, and on that day, again, there was a lot of activity saying, hey, the general overview for 3.5 is that the market is going to go down across these time frames, and its volume. So I just want to showcase this because that's pretty interesting for trading. So in summary, we basically looked at new spectrum activity for the S&P 500 ETF, which is the SPY. We looked at the activity for today. We looked at the activity for yesterday after the gap, and we looked at a couple of days prior to the gap happening. And that's basically it for this video. Subscribe, make comments, let me know what you guys think.